Walk me through your foster parent experience. How long have you been a foster parent? How many children have you foster parent over the years? That type of thing.
We're in our 12th year of foster
Okay.
parenting now, and in that time we've had 64 children.
64.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Wow. And as far as you're concerned, you'll be a foster parent for the rest of your life?
Yeah, we always said that when there's no longer a need, we'll stop fostering, and there's never going to be not a need for children coming into care.
Amazing. Let's go over here to you, Angela. What made you get into becoming a foster parent?
Basically, I saw the need, and I particularly wanted to work with teenage boys. I wanted to help them through school and get prepared for that transition.
Okay.
So the need was definitely there.
Walk me through your history as a foster parent.
Well,
64 kids too?
Not necessarily 64. He's a hero.
That's a hero. Woo!
Well, I started.
Is that a Guinness? Hold on. Is that in the Guinness Book of World Records, or do you know?
Oh no.
Some people
have got a lot more. You've had foster parents who've been 20, 30 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go back.
I remember when they called me and told me I had been licensed and approved to be a foster parent. I was just so excited. I called my children, and I think a couple hours later, they was calling me and said they had some boys to place.
Just like that.
Just like that. I was just so excited about that, and that started in 2017.
Mm-hmm. So you can still remember the day when they walked into the place and all of that?
Absolutely. That was a very exciting moment for me.
Do you still sort of like they come in, they stay for a period of time, and they move on to wherever they're going? Do you track your children, trying to keep up with whatever happened to them?
I'm glad you asked that question. One of the most important things to me when I work with teenage boys after they make that transition or move on, to let them know I'm not throwing you away. So they can always call me if they need to, if they're feeling scared out there, if they just need some guidance, or they just need to know there's somebody still there that they can count on, they know they can do that. So I don't necessarily track them, but I leave the doors open. And I've had kids to come back just for Thanksgiving dinner.
Isn't that beautiful?
And I welcome them back into the home.
Paul, I know you're dealing with like in the 60s of children, but have you had any kind of tracking or kept up with some of them as well?
Oh yes, we keep a track of a lot of them. Once we've gone, my wife and I are never going to adopt children, but we keep in contact with, if they've gone back to the birth parents, we keep in contact with the birth parents, encourage them to continue. We go to birthday parties, all that sort of thing that children go through as they're growing up.
Mm-hmm. What are some challenges you faced as a foster parent?
Well, some of the challenges, earning their trust,
Mm-hmm.
getting the children to kind of trust you, and you have those behaviors sometimes with children. They're in a traumatic event, and so you just have to make them confident, let them know they're safe and secure. So those have been some of the challenges.
Mm-hmm. The rewards certainly outweigh the challenges.
Absolutely.
Expound on that.
Like the teenage boys that I have, a lot of them come into the home not liking school, not liking instructor, not liking anything. They're just upset or mad or angry, and it's understandably so. So to see that child make it through that challenge and graduate from high school, to see them get the simple things like driver license, and to watch my kids come home and invite me to Mama and Muffins Day, that type of thing. So you can't beat that.
Mm-hmm. And I hear you say, my kids.
Oh, they are mine,
Mm-hmm.
for the time being, and I make them feel like that. I don't ever want a kid to walk into my home and feel like they're a foster child.
Is that
And I make that very clear to them. You're not a foster child right now, you're my child. And I treat them like that.